Good morning, everybody. My name is Annie Murphy. I'm the program manager at the Alzheimer's Association Rhode Island chapter. I am I am pleased this morning to welcome everyone who's with us this morning. I'm here this morning to talk to you about an incredible upcoming event that the Alzheimer's Association Rhode Island chapter has every year. And I'm speaking about the 11th annual Caregivers Journey Conference that will be held this year, May 3rd and May 4th. This year, we're very fortunate that we have an opportunity to offer the conference in two different ways. On May 3rd, the conference will be held at the Crown Plaza in Warwick, Rhode Island. And on May 4th, our conference will be held virtually. You know, with us just coming out of these incredible last 2 years pandemic, the Alzheimer's Association is just returning to our offices to bring back all of our education and programs and support groups for individuals living with a diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease and other dementias. And so we are coming back to be able to offer those programs in person and virtually still, because we recognize that so many individuals are throughout Rhode Island are in different places right now, and where you are with the care and support that you're needing. And so we want to make sure that our families and those who've been diagnosed with memory loss, that they're getting their needs met. So it is my pleasure, as always. This is my 11th year for the Caregivers Journey Conference, and it is absolutely imperative that we do this with the support of many of our sponsors here in the state of Rhode Island. And this morning I actually have a special guest. Because the Office of Healthy Aging here in Rhode Island is our presenting sponsor. And I have with us this morning the, excuse me, Dana McCants Desiree, who is the Director of Community Engagement at the Office of Healthy Aging. And Dana, are you available to come aboard?
I'm Annie.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, listen, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart and from our staff at the Alzheimer's Association Rhode Island chapter, that we just want to thank the continual support of the Office of Healthy Aging. Your office has been supporting the Caregivers Journey Conference for 11 years now, and we cannot thank you enough. You are our presenting sponsor for the conference, and it's with the support of your entire staff, we're able to offer this conference every year. In past years, our conference has been held with over 500 people present. But, in the last couple of years, we've had to do it virtual, and it's been very successful. But I just, again, want to thank you. And, with you, I know you've, been a colleague of mine for just a little while. I know you've just come to the Office of Healthy Aging in the past, year and a half now?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, just
exactly.
about, just about. And I'd love, for people to hear about what you do at OHA and how you support the people here in Rhode Island living with a diagnosis of Alzheimer's and dementia. So I wonder if you can share a little bit about yourself.
Almost definitely. Thank you so much, Annie, and the Alzheimer's Association for really giving us this opportunity to share and also be a sponsor after all these years as well. Just recently coming on board, it's been great to see and work with so many of community partners and you all as well. So on behalf of OHA, we're delighted to be a sponsor again this year. In my position, I feel like I've been here forever. It's been a great fit for me as the Director of Community Living. I oversee programs and services offered and managed by a team of 6. We're a mighty team. And so these programs and services include so many partnerships from community agencies, and they're the ones that really provide the services and partner with us to bring services to older adults, seniors, and those with disabilities and their caregivers. Just to give you sort of our suite of services and programs that we have, first of all, nutrition and wellness programs, providing nutritious meals in a congregate setting, usually usually this is in senior centers and facilities, housing facilities throughout the state. And we also do home delivered meals as well. We provide senior center and support services. Folks can get access to transportation, physical and mental well-being courses, education courses on nutrition as well. We do outreach and information and assistance, and some case management as well. Health information is so important too. We provide with our partners one-on-one health insurance counseling assistance for beneficiaries in Medicare and their families and caregivers. Also, we have a family caregiver support and respite services. These services are invaluable, as you know. We assist caregivers in gaining access to services, individual counseling and support groups, and caregiver training, and also respite services, which is so needed. We also have a senior companions program. These volunteers, 55 plus, engage with older adults by assisting with errands, grocery shopping, wellness checks by telephone, just to reduce that social isolation. And go ahead, Annie.
I'm thinking about, our families that we support here at the Alzheimer's Association. And I can think of, that each one of the programs that OHA, offers and that you just are talking about, that our families can definitely benefit from all of these services that OHA reaches out, provides. And, I just keep wondering, how would if an individual is listening and be interested in those services, how do they connect with you?
Yeah, and so as I said, we have community partners that meet folks where they're at in the community. And so that's one way. They can always call me or the other 6 team members. But what we have is one of the last sort of partners in services that we talked about, that I was going to talk about, is with United Way the Point. Really, they are a hub agency. They're a central point of contact for families, older adults, seniors, those with disabilities, and the caregivers. They provide this wraparound support and referrals for individuals with Alzheimer's disease and related dementias, and their families to streamline their experience, to help them through counseling, referral, follow-up, a routine check-ins with the caregivers, and assistance in gaining services that are beyond their need at times, because we can provide that referral to other services through the point. I do want to mention folks can really reach out to the point. Their number is 401-462-4444, or just by dialing 211. And a counselor, someone will help meet their needs.
Excellent, thank you. I just absolutely recognize this is such a valuable resource here in the state of Rhode Island. And as you can see on our screen below, that telephone number again is 401-462-4444, or you can just dial 211 to reach the point. Each and every day, we have a 24/7 helpline, as you know, Dana, and that support line that the Alzheimer's Association, many of our family members reach out to us and say, I'm looking for, these valuable resources that are available, in our Rhode Island community. And, I can't tell you how many times that we are, telling people about the point and giving people this valuable, telephone number to reach out to. And, as you said, many of these services are that you support at OHA supports are, in our senior centers and our community centers. And it's just, thank you so much for the ongoing, resources that are available here in the state of Rhode Island. I was just always kind of curious about, with OHA being a sponsor to the conference over the last so many years, why does OHA think that, what do they think about the conference? And, why has OHA decided to support the Caregivers Journey Conference over these last 11 years?
Well, as you know, and I want to share that with other folks, that OHA and the Alzheimer's Association has had a long-standing relationship. And, as it relates to promoting and increasing awareness of Alzheimer's disease and related dementia, OHA understands the importance of not only promoting these efforts, but also providing programs and services, partnerships with our community organizations to educate the public and families that are in so need of these available resources. It's a natural fit for us to decide to sponsor the conference each year. The conference provides a platform for the community to come together, support each other, and to share resources. So we're delighted again to be a part of it.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I can say from the bottom of my heart how excited I am to actually have this conference back in person, talking to individuals who are registering for the conference right now. They are just so excited to see each other and be back in person and be around other individuals who are supporting someone living with the diagnosis. The conference is such a valuable resource. Individuals can come to the conference. They have an opportunity to meet with those programs and supports and businesses that support an individual living with the diagnosis right here in Rhode Island. They can talk, they can learn, they can pick up resources, and then an opportunity to just truly learn. I truly believe that education is power, and it helps our caregivers become stronger when they know what they are to expect in this journey of living, caring for someone with memory issues. And the conference is a major player here in the state of Rhode Island. And as I always say to people, it's a labor of love for me as the chair for the conference each year. This is actually my 13th year with the chapter, and I'm just excited to see the conference happening. We're 2 weeks away from the conference taking place. Just anybody who's listening, I want people to know that the conference registration will end April 28th, so that'll give our committee and our program staff on that valuable needed time to get registration set up and get us truly ready for the conference on May 3rd. Um, I'm also just wanting to mention, Dana, and I haven't heard you say anything about it, but you're going to be presenting at the conference as well with your colleague Victoria from the Rhode Island Department of Health and Lori Mance from CareLink. So I wanted to let you maybe share just a couple of minutes about maybe just a broad overview of that presentation, and so people will know about it.
Thank you. We're so excited that we can share in this statewide effort. And so what we're going to bring together is 3 organizations working together to make sure that we have folks understand what available services are there throughout the communities. I am going to tell folks the actual title, so you can be looking out for it. It's called Putting Our Dollars to Work, Providing Resources and Supports for People Living with Dementia in Rhode Island. And it'll really speak to caregivers and professionals as well. The presentation will focus on statewide projects from the Office of Healthy Aging, Rhode Island Department of Health, and CareLink RI. It'll focus in on the supports and resources that we provide throughout the state within our programs. There's unique projects that we're working on separately, but we also have the common thread that we share to meet the needs of the community as well as fill in the gaps of services. So we're really excited that we're all working together with this and we get the opportunity to share this with everyone.
Well, I know I'm truly excited about the presentation and having all of you, with us at the conference on May 3rd. And so, I think this is a good opportunity. Dana, if you want to just repeat the telephone number for the point.
Yes, most definitely. They can be reached at 401-462-4444, or they can just dial 211.
great. So, I think it's just important again to just remind people that the conference is going to take place May 3rd and May 4th. May 3rd will be in person at the Crown Plaza. May 4th, it'll be virtual. And the registration deadline is April 28th. Um, if you'd like to visit our website at alz.org/RI, that is where anybody can find the conference website. And if you're having any difficulty or needing assistance with the registration, you can reach out to me at 401-421-0008. My extension is 9704. Or you can reach out to any one of our helpline clinicians 24 hours, 7 days a week at 1-800-272-3900. Dana, thank you so much again for being with me this morning. And again, thank you so much to the Rhode Island Office of Healthy Aging as our presenting sponsor for this year's 11th Annual Caregivers Journey Conference. So with that, I hope everyone has an absolutely wonderful day. And thank you very much.